Hey everybody, this is Mike with Unity Intercom, and I want to talk quickly about Unity Protect. This is a new subscription service that we are offering, and it's going to protect your data in a couple of different ways. It offers data encryption, it offers a cloud backup. The backup is to Amazon Web Services, Amazon's cloud storage, and server monitoring. This monitors your server 24/7 and will let you know if there's an outage or an IO device problem. So I'll get right to it. When we have the new server, it's going to look like this. There's going to be a protect icon, and the icon will bring you into the Unity Protect field where you will configure the different aspects of Protect. So at the very top, you have your Unity Protect status. My lights are all green. That means they are connected, they're activated, they're working. And if you hover over them, it will tell you what they all mean. So I have enabled data encryption. I have enabled online backing up, and server monitoring. So data encryption is just a toggle. I'm going to turn it off here so you can see that the data encryption now kind of goes orange. It's letting me know, hey, as a warning, all Unity audio is not encrypted currently. And the online backup and the server monitoring are basically the same way. So I'll go ahead and turn encryption back on. Just as a note, when you enable data encryption, this is going to enforce data encryption for all Unity clients. So that means that phones, tablets, computers, they will need to be eligible for encryption. They have to be somewhat up to date. There's going to be some hard cutoffs, and I'll go ahead and show you on our webpage, unityintercom.com/protect. Down here are some of the details. I'll let you guys go there on the website, but there is some of the details spelled out as to what are the minimum requirements. Basically, it looks like it's a 2011 or a 2010 Westmere processor or later, iOS 13 or later, and Android 8. Pretty generous. It's not going to be too bad. I think that's going to encompass most devices out there are going to be eligible for this. But in the event a client is not eligible to be encrypted, that client would be logged off and would not be able to log back on because everyone has to be encrypted in order for the whole thing to be secure. So just a quick note about that. Okay, so the top field is our Unity Protect status notification. And I just wanted to mention, well, since I'm up here, one thing, you'll notice the online backup is now orange. That just indicates that I've made a change. And if I were to be idle and not make any other changes, in 5 minutes, it's going to do a backup. This is kind of like a smart technology so that it's not constantly backing up after every change I make. When I make a meaningful change, it will wait for a 5-minute period of inactivity, and then it will go ahead and back that up. So that's kind of how that works. This will go green once it backs up. So the second field here, notification destinations. Essentially, put your email addresses in here, put your phone, put your cell phone number that you want text, or you want to get texted, if I'm saying that right, you put it right here. Pretty self-explanatory. The do not monitor times field right here. So just to be clear, if you don't check anything, that means monitor and notify all the time, 24/7, 7 days a week. This is a do not monitor selector. So for example, if I don't care about Sundays, I don't care about Saturdays, I just want 24/7 Monday through Friday, that's what I've just indicated here. So things that are checked are times that you do not want to be notified. And so, like, for example, Sunday, 12 a.m. to 12 a.m., that simply means the whole day. So when Unity sees this 12 a.m. to 12 a.m., it's going to call that the entire day. That's basically, I'm blacking out Sundays and Saturdays. So otherwise, I will be notified via email and text, and I'll be notified at the email addresses, and I can have multiples, and at the phone numbers up here, and again, I can have multiples. What sorts of things will trigger a text or an email are these right here. So this is where I'm putting in the information. There, it comes preloaded with a default canned message. Um, and these are the events that will create an email or a text, a lost connection. So we lost internet, the network went down. Essentially, your Unity server is no longer talking to our monitoring service. We can't get a hold of you. And that should mean theoretically that other people can't log into the comm systems. Unity's essentially down, so you'll get a text message, you'll get an email. An application error, that would be if you were plugged into an IO device and then it either shut down, it died, somebody unplugged it. That will cause an error in Unity, and when that error is present, that means that Unity lost its timing source. It lost its IO device. Unity will actually not be something. It won't be running while in that error. So an application error will trigger an email and a text. And then recovered from error. It will let you know that, hey, everything's good. So if something happens over the night, when I'll wake up and I'll see an email that there was an outage, but then I see a follow up, 60 seconds later that it recovered. So I know driving into the office that it resolved itself. I'll take a look and see what may have happened, but I know the server's back up and running. So that's why that recovered from error is nice. You get a little message that everything's good. So lost connection, again, this is a subject and content. This is what gets emailed and what gets sent via text. You get to choose application error and then recovered from error. And I have, everything's fine. We're all fine here now. How are you? And you can choose whether to repeat that. You can do it every 10 minutes, once an hour, and how many times do you want to repeat it? And there is a limit. It'll do up to 5 times. We'll go back to no repeat here. I just like personally, I just like the one. So that is, that is the functional side of the Unity Protect page in our Unity server. That's basically how everything works here. You would go to unityintercom.com/protect, or you would bring up in your settings, you could simply go to purchases here, and you can, I have it installed, but you can purchase a Unity Protect subscription. So there's no contract. It is a reoccurring monthly subscription, cancel anytime. So you can self-manage. So we click here to purchase subscription. It's going to look like this. $89.99 a month, Unity Protect monthly subscription. I would simply add it to cart, and here it is letting me know that it renews every month, and the next charge would be $89.99 on October 22nd. So that charge, for that money, to have the peace of mind, to have all those backups, I think that that's a fantastic investment, and to be fully protected with encryption, protecting all that audio. We have a lot of customers. And a lot of that comms audio is very, very important, and they want to keep it private. They want to keep it protected. Unity Intercom is actually not encrypted currently. I don't know if everyone out there was aware of that, but the Unity Intercom server has never been encrypted. The audio it's UDP audio, but it is not encrypted. So that's the whole point of this service, is elevating that level to encryption. Obviously, continuing to be certified with encryption to keep up with documentation that we do here at Unity Intercom. That's the reason for the charge, and that helps us to be able to continue to do encryption and stay up to date on the latest methods and everything. That's where this charge comes in. So you click add to cart. I just wanted to demonstrate one thing. It is $89.99 if you want to commit to the whole year up front. There's a little discount for $9.99. You can prepay the entire year and just enjoy encryption, for that entire year. You can manage your subscription too from our website here. So cancel anytime, update credit cards and all that stuff. But that's essentially Unity Protect. One thing that this also adds, just a quick note. A lot of people are doing port forwarding, and they forward TCP and UDP port 20101 with encryption on. If you're encrypted, Unity actually only uses UDP. So the TCP port would no longer need to be open, no longer need to be forwarded. I know a lot of IT people will like that. If often the TCP port is the one that certain corporate security protocols are looking to block. UDP is usually fine. Well, with Unity Protect, UDP is the only port that needs to be open. UDP port 20101. So that's one advantage there. The forwarding process is a little cleaner, but I think that wraps up my quick video on Unity Protect. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help. Feel free to reach out to us. Obviously, we can explain things in more detail. But it should be on the website, and it will be mostly pretty self-explanatory. Thank you guys very much.